Okay, let's talk about transition chords. Transition chords add a lot of spice and a lot of flavor to your music. There's a lot of them in this song. You can leave transition chords out and still get through a song. You'll hear it most prominently in the intro, kind of that bum da ta bum 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 da ta bum 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 da bum 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 da. Okay, so that's they're using transition chords to get from one chord to another on there. And there's a really good example of it in the verses as well. Okay, so you've got, we worship the God who was, 4, we worship 2, 3, 4, we worship the God who evermore will be. Feel that? E minor, D, C. Okay, each one of those chords only gets one beat and really one strum. You can make it more complicated if you want, but those are transition chords. Instead of going straight from the G to the C, he throws in an E minor, D, and a C. Now, listen, I can hang on to a G through that whole thing and then land on the C, the final resting place of that chord transition, and it'll sound great. Listen to this. We worship the God who was. We worship the God who is. We worship the God who evermore will be. In fact, in the writing room when they were writing this song, that's probably how they did it. But it doesn't sound as cool as having those transition chords in there. So what I would do if you're struggling with the transition chords, circle them. Okay, I'll go through the whole song with you. And anything that you play just for one beat, it's usually a transition chord. And what's happening is when you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, it's either going to be on 3 and 4 or on just the 4 of the beat of that measure. You're going to play a chord for one strum before you go to the next one. And then you can circle those, you can skip those if you really, really have to, but you're really going to get the feeling of the song if you can throw them all in. So I'm going to teach it to you as if you want to learn all of them.